Hey everybody, welcome to a brand new Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII for the PC. And this Let's Play is obviously brought to you by MuchGames.ca. So here's the title screen, obviously. So yeah, this is the Steam version. I'm doing the PC version, rather than doing the PS3. So before we actually hit new game, we're going to go into the settings. And I'm going to leave the speakers' names, I'm going to leave them off. I'm going to leave the subtitles on. This game version actually does have a normal mode and an easy mode for battle difficulty and battle speed. I'm obviously going to keep it on the normal mode, but I can change it to the easy mode anytime that I want. Same thing as if I was on easy mode, I could change it to the normal mode. But seeing how I'm doing the normal mode, I will not be changing this to the easy mode. But anyway, I've been waiting, and this came out October 9th, by the way, for the PC on Steam. So, I think it's like maybe $20. I can't remember how much it is. I'll put the link in the description for it. And I am going to be doing a giveaway for this game too. So all you have to do in order to win is comment below and also be a member of Steam, basically. And I will basically accept a friend request from you, or I will, even if not, I will send you a private message on Steam when I determine the winner, which I will basically just take, like I kind of did with the Mario Kart 8, I'll just take your name, put it in a randomizer online, and
Be quiet.
that name will be determined, and if you're on, as long as you're on Steam, I will gift you this game if you don't already have it. By the way, so if you already have this game on Steam, you can still comment, but, you know, let me know if you're commenting below that if you already have a copy of this game on Steam, so that I don't enter you in the contest for it. Because I don't want to enter someone in the contest for this game. I pick them, and then they tell me they already have this game on Steam.
I'm not a see.
By the way, I will sometimes talk over the characters, so sometimes you will not hear the voice acting. The reason is, I got these subtitles on. So, I'll try sometimes in important scenes not to talk over the characters' voices, but if I do, I apologize for that, but that is the reason I have subtitles put on. For the same reason I have subtitles on in Batman Arkham Asylum and Tomb Raider. So, anyway. Actually, now that I think of it, even if you already have a copy of this game, you can still enter. And then if you enter and you already have a copy of this game on Steam, then basically what I'll let you do is you can pick who I gift it to. But the thing is, it can be someone that a friend of yours, or it can be someone else that's in the comments. Or if you want to, you can also tell me that, oh, I already have a copy of this game, so feel free to pick someone else, and then I'll do it again. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. Someone will get a copy of this game from me. But, also, make sure that if I am giving you a copy of this game, that your PC or Mac or whatever it's available for meets the requirements. And if it doesn't, I'll still give you the game anyway. But it doesn't matter. Either way, someone will get a copy of this game. And whoa, the graphics for this game are so intense. So, now, the reason I've been holding off on doing this one for so long is I just didn't really want to do it off the PS3 at the time, and other projects. Then when I heard this game was coming out for Steam, I figured, you know what, let's do the Steam version. And then I was going to try to do it shortly after the game came out last month. And every now and then I would get, well, I'll tell you what point when I get to it. But it was really early into the game that the game got to a certain thing after a certain cutscene, and it always crashed at a certain point. So I don't know why, it always crashed. So I went looking around the internet for fixes, things like that. I did find a couple ways of fixing it. Or I thought it was fixing it. Still crashed, but now I tested it earlier today with a different. I didn't use any save file. I got into about 45 minutes into the game, about an hour into the game, and no errors, no lag, no crashes, anything like that. So I decided to start recording it. So today is actually November 6th. So the game's been out for almost a month. And I'm going to show some of the tutorials in this game, and some tutorials I'm going to skip. Like, I will show you this tutorial for the auto barrel. There is going to be a tutorial coming up in a video or two, maybe even in this video, that's going to show you how to use the items. I'm not going to do that tutorial. Let me know if you guys want me to do the tutorials, future ones. Keep in mind that I'm also mass recording this game, so I plan to do about 5 or 6 videos in a row today of this game, so be warned that I'll probably have 5 or 6 videos of this ready, so that some of your comments might not apply to the first few games, videos of this LP. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I don't know what's up with your hair. I know it's an afro. The only cool thing about him is the little chocobo that he has, and you'll probably see that chocobo, I think, now in a few seconds. Jump! There he is. 3-point landing. Yeah, we already saw the chocobo when we were in the opening cutscene when he was telling the kid that he's now Lassie. More about Lassies and all that kind of stuff later in the game. But anyway, we know that the main character in this game is a protagonist, female protagonist named Lightning, and this guy is Sasha, or I guess that's how it's pronounced. Anyway, generally these battles are not too hard. That gauge up in the corner will be explained a little bit later in a future video that I'll probably be doing today. But anyway, yes, there's potions, and the good thing about potions is that they target everyone. So it's not just like certain Final Fantasies. I know, like Final Fantasy VII, for instance. If you just have a regular potion, it or same thing with Final Fantasy VIII, I think 9, and a few others. They 10, most of them. They only target one character. The potion in this game, from what I can just see here, is obviously targeting multiple characters. So that's a good thing. And is it gonna explode? It's not.
Oh goodness. Woo. We did it.
Anyway, I don't know how long the videos are gonna be for this LP. You know, they're going to vary. They could be. They're probably gonna be 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes longer.
I mean, you are Sanctum, aren't you? What are you doing trying to stop the purge? Why don't you tell me that?
Okay, so what is this so-called Sanctum and so-called Purge?
Where do you think you're going?
Okay, so remember at the a few minutes ago, I told you that there was a. Oh look, the new Chocobo's back. So far, I think he's my favorite character right now.
Just can't catch a break, can we?
Can we name him? Anyway, this is the part I'm talking about. As soon as I see, yes, the hanging edge.
I'm getting too old for this.
So as soon as I get down here, and this screen here went black, this is the part that always crashed on me. For some reason, I would never get to see this scene. But I did a little bit of tweaking today with my computer, and tweaking with the file for this after going on Steam and on Google and Chrome and everything. On Google itself, and looking it up, and found some fixes, and like I said, I tested it, and it worked. So, now, also, I have a backup plan. The backup plan is, for some reason, if my PC version of this game crashes or continues to crash, if it does, right now it's perfectly fine, then it's not a bad thing, because I do own this game on PS3, so it's just as easy as me having a bunch of videos ready for like a couple weeks worth of videos ready, and if this game won't run for some reason on my PC, then at least I can just catch up on the PS3 version and continue on. But I don't think it's gonna come to that. So we got some new enemies here, and they're not gonna be hard. So as you can tell, Sasha is using guns, and of course Lightning is using a sword. Now the cool thing about the sword is, it's a gun. It looks like it's like a gun blade. That's because it is. So they kind of incorporated a gun blade type weapon for Lightning. And if you remember, the gun blade was introduced in Final Fantasy VIII, which is a LP that I'm currently doing on Much Games Guides, along with Final Fantasy VII. So make sure you check those out. Now they're not totally updated all the time compared to what this one's going to be. Also, if you're wondering, I am going to eventually get back into doing Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, but it's going to be on hiatus for a bit because... Oh, it's been on hiatus for a bit just because I'm really focusing on Wind Waker and Batman and Tomb Raider. This particular LP, I don't know when you're going to see this. But, and maybe by the time you see this, I'll be back into Mario & Luigi. At the point that I'm recording this right now, on November 6th, I am considering replacing Mario & Luigi temporarily, or for a bit, with this one, and then when I finish Tomb Raider or Batman, then I'll go back to Mario & Luigi. I might even just totally restart Mario & Luigi, because it's been so long since I did it. I'm also thinking of replacing Mario & Luigi on this channel and making it an exclusive to Much Games Guides, which is highly considered. So, if I do that, then I will just prioritize the Mario & Luigi videos on this channel and continue the LP only on Much Games. But I will keep those videos and eventually resume it on this channel. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that. No spoils found, and yes, another thing I forgot to mention about the battle system here is that you do get ranks. So that's 1 star, 5 to 5 star. I'm gonna see how long I can go with a 5-star ranking. At this point in the game, it's probably not gonna be hard. But anyway. So this should be potion. Perfect. But this game is a lot of fun. I find it a lot of fun. Now there's a lot of hype around this game. A lot of people like it. A lot of people don't like it. It kind of reminds me of like Final Fantasy VII. I want to say. These cool like line type enemies are cool.
Domesticated peacekeepers. Nothing to worry about.
Peacekeepers, yeah.
I'm trying to say, hey!
But anyway, yeah. And the reason I find it's kind of like 7 is a lot of people like 7, but a lot of people don't like Final Fantasy 7 either, because a lot of people think it's an awesome game, a lot of people think it's all hype. Same thing can kind of be said in the Zelda universe, actually. A lot of people love Ocarina of Time, but a lot of people think Ocarina of Time is full of hype too. Now, I don't think that with FF7, and I don't think that with Ocarina of Time. I think, yes, there is a lot of hype for these games. But I do find they are justified games, and they are great games. Not to say that they're the best in the series. I still don't think Final Fantasy... I used to always think Final Fantasy 7 was one of the best. It is one of the best Final Fantasy games. But, I actually like 6 more than that. And I actually like 9 better than 7 too. Because it sticks with the job class systems, or things like that, like black, you can only be certain things, whereas in 7 and 8, there is no job classes. Everybody can have magic, everybody can have summons, you know. Same thing with 9. Well, 9 kind of goes back to, or not 9, 10 kind of goes back to a kind of a different system anyway. But anyway, I'm going to stop the video here, and in the next part, we'll continue on with more of this.